The city of Soledad is proud to announce that the new gasoline station and convenience store Arco AM/PM has opened, located next to McDonald's and AutoZone on H. de la Rosa Senior Street. Gallardo Park is being improved. The plan is to turn the current ball field into 3 ball fields and add stadium lighting. The improvements will come in phases. Great things are happening in Soledad. Soledad, gateway to the pinnacles.
Take on the tough jobs in a tractor you'll be proud to own. The Kubota Grand L Series tractor combines reliable power and cleaner emissions with luxury and ease of operation, plus an available Grand Cab. With a Kubota diesel engine and your choice of 3 state-of-the-art transmissions, see how a Kubota Grand L Series can make your tough jobs easier. Now at your local Kubota dealer.
C&N Tractors in Watsonville and Paso Robles makes it so easy to get a Kubota. Give us your tough jobs.
Coastal Tractor in Salinas has the tractors with stability, power, and narrow design to go where no other narrow tractor can. The new T4V Series tractors from New Holland. The weight and long wheelbase of these tractors give them superior pulling power for heavy loads or powering up steep inclines. Choose a model with an open platform, standard blue cab, or the new Blue Cab 4 with cab level floor protection. Learn more about the new T4V Series tractors from New Holland. See Coastal Tractor in Salinas today.
At Little Caesars, we want you to hear how fresh out of the oven hot and ready pizzas are. Try our hot and ready 3-meat treat. A large pizza covered with pepperoni, sausage, and bacon. Fresh out of the oven whenever you walk in for one low price. Or you can always pick up our hot and ready pepperoni pizza. At such a low price, it's a red hot deal. Turn up the heat on dinner at Little Caesars tonight.
Pizza, pizza.
Broadway Plaza in King City and in Greenfield, 20 South El Camino Real.
At the Center for Employment Training, CET, you can learn the technical skills you need for the job you want. Truck driving, medical assistant, welding fabrication, business office technology, green building construction skills, and more. CET offers job placement assistance, and you can train in as little as 6 months. Grants and loans available to those who qualify. For CET in Soledad, Salinas, or Watsonville, call 831-728-4551. 831-728-4551. Driving without insurance or valid registration is dangerous. You could end up in jail. Don't take chances. Go to Carlos Amezcua Insurance for all your insurance and DMV needs. That's right, DMV services without standing in line. Get your auto, home, and business needs handled in one easy visit to Amezcua in the King City Center. Low rates to good drivers, but if you got a ticket recently, don't worry. Amezcua will find the best rate for you. Amezcua works hard, so you don't have to worry. King City Center near Subway, open 9 to 6 Monday through Saturday, 385-9900.
Ace is a place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We just bought a fixer-upper, and I don't know where to begin. So I went to see Paul at our neighborhood Ace.
I told Nate we have everything he needs to help him repair their home, from a wide selection of paint colors, craftsman tools, and the best lawn and garden brands.
Ace is a place with exactly what you need, starting with help.
At Soledad Ace Hardware, you'll find local folks who care about your hardware and lumber needs. Soledad Ace Hardware, open 7:30 to 6 weekdays, 7:30 to 4 Saturdays.
Central Coast Section, playoff basketball, KRKC Country.
And we are live from Soledad High School, or not Soledad High School, we're here at Aptos High School. Sorry, just getting over a little nerves here, a few technical difficulties. This is something we've never really tried before, which is 3 broadcasts in one day and splitting our crew apart. And you heard Soledad girls in their game against the SoCal Lady Knights. And now we're here in Santa Cruz County, down the road a little bit for tonight's D3 boys CCS playoff matchup between the Aptos Mariners and the Soledad Aztecs. Getting ready for starting introductions here, and we'll be ready for basketball right here at tip at 7 o'clock. Looking at these teams, so Soledad with an exciting 64-60 victory in the first round against Pajaro Valley at home, now comes up against a much more formidable foe, the Aptos Mariners, who come in seeded in the top 8, and they're looking to make a good run here in the D3 playoffs. Always a very strong school in all sports, especially football. And they're getting ready to start this one. Also over on KC 102, the King City girls, if you're looking for that, are all the way up in Pacific Pacifica. Darren Nutt's over there, and in Pacifica to cover the Terra Nova King City girls game. Made the long trip from King City as the Mustangs, and they're looking to win that game against the Terra Nova team they played so many times in so many sports. We're getting ready to start here. Get with the introductions of the lineups on the CCS protocol and all the pre-game stuff they need to do. And they're introducing the Soledad roster, starting with the non-starters. And you see John Mendoza out there, Ramiro Zimvala. David, they brought up some sophomores on the trip. Shaq Holman is out there. Jose De Santos, number 12. Ramiro Moran, number 20, getting introduced. David Canetti, number 21. And 24, number Hernandez. And Conan Alvarez, number 34. And now they're going to introduce Aptos. Silvano Lopez, a junior for the Aptos Mariners. Shane Modena, number 5, comes out there. Gino Stefanini. They got some height there, 6'2", 5'10". Logan Southall, a substitute, runs 6'2". Logan Feldbrug. Hunter Mattis. Number 30, just a freshman bringing up. And Joe Mendoza, number 33. And they brought up another sophomore, 50. Starting lineups to be introduced as the announcer is giving their lineups. Isaac Lopez, number 5. And for Soledad, or Aptos, number 3, Jackson Carver. Billy Holman being introduced. Of course, if Soledad wants any chance in this game, they're going to need him to come up huge. Max Pepperdine, his opposite number, who gives up a good 7 inches there. Beto Tinajero comes out. They're going to need a big game from him if they're going to have a chance. Rashawn Wooten, one of their leading scorers, their point guard, is out there. Gabriel Burgos, a senior for the Aztecs, comes out to be introduced. Forrest Hayes, a senior. And Adrian Martinez comes out. And, of course, Blake Well comes out, and he's going to be a big score between him and Rashawn Wooden. That's going to be a challenge for the Aztecs here tonight. Both teams will do their kind of pregame huddle, getting ready for it. We're set up here. A beautiful gym here at Aptos High School. They built it only about 10 years ago. I remember when I played a high school game here. It certainly wasn't this gym. It was a much older facility. All right, we're going to get ready to go here. Aztecs in the road purple jerseys with white numerals, white trim. Mariners in their home white jerseys with the gray and blue coastal trim. Billy Holman, he's tall, but Blake Well is right there with him. Blake Well at 6'5", Billy Holman at 6'8". He hasn't had someone challenge him like this in quite some time. Getting ready for basketball here. Soledad Aztecs, Aptos Mariners. And little last post-game and pre-game instructions. And we are ready for the tip. Tip won by Soledad, taken back to Lopez. And we are underway in this second round game in CCS Division 3. Burgos has the ball outside the perimeter. Gets it back to Lopez, top of the circle. Lopez dribble drive, kick out Holman. Holman goes in with the right hand. No, airballs it. Rebound to Aptos, and we'll go ahead and push. Carver kicks out, stolen by Tinajero. That's Tinajero, crossover dribble, looks. Now it's going to be pushed away, and he's going to reset. Burgos, everything on the perimeter here so far for the Aztecs. Lopez looking, passes it out to Tinajero, left wing. Tinajero back into Burgos. Burgos dribble, gets it to Lopez at the top. Lopez kicks out to Martinez. Martinez gets it into Burgos. Burgos, turnaround, yes! Gabriel Burgos, first basket of the game, and the Aztecs lead 2-0, 7-10 in the first quarter. Hayes gets it over to Carver. Carver throws across. A lot of passing in the perimeter. Hayes, kick out three in the corner. No. Attempted by Pepperdine. Rebound to Burgos. Lopez takes it at the top. Gets it into Billy Holman. Holman guarded by Blake Well. Holman from 15, yes! Holman has a bucket and showing some outside range, and it's 4-0 early for the Aztecs. Ball over to Hayes. Hayes double team. Now gets it to Blake Well. Blake Well falls on the ground, and they're going to call a foul. And those aren't the types of fouls that Soledad can afford, especially against Billy Holman. And if Soledad wants any chance in this game, Billy Holman cannot get into foul trouble. And that's the type of foul that's not worth it right there. Mariners will set up. Carver to inbound. Shot, no. Rebound is loose, controlled by Martinez. Martinez to Burgos. Burgos to Tinajero. Tinajero into Holman. Knocked back to Tinajero. Tinajero with 23 on the clock. Now shoots from three. No good. Rebound to Forrest Hayes. Hayes to Carver. Carver kick out corner to Wooden. Wooden inside to Blake Well, guarded by Holman. Goes up with it. No. Rebound to Martinez. Second rebound of the game for him. Gets it back to Lopez. And so far, Aztecs playing well, up 4-0. Off the Burgos screen. Lopez kicks out wide. Gets to Martinez. Martinez dribble drive and a jump ball. And actually going to call a travel. Jackson Carver fought for him with Martinez. And jump ball goes to Aptos. Carver. Cross court to Wooden. Wooden dribble drive, kick out corner. Pass out to the top. Now nice ball movement. Hayes now double team. Ball kicked out other corner. Here comes Wooden. Throws it up and in. Rashawn Wooden with the first bucket for Aptos. 4-2. Aztecs. 5:24 remaining first quarter. Lopez. Crossover dribbles on Carver. Lopez loses the ball, though, and Wooden gets it back. He's got numbers. 3-on-2. Wooden goes up with the right hand, draws the foul, and one. Fouls on Burgos. Wooden goes to the basket with the chance to take the lead. He was looking for contact specifically, and he found it. Burgos not happy about the call, but it stands, and with a chance to complete a three-point play, Rashawn Wooden makes it 5-4. Lopez, crossover dribble, gets it out to Tinajero. Tinajero up to Billy Holman, and it's stolen away by Wooden. Wooden will go up all alone, and that falls out. Rebound is loose, and it goes to Tinajero. So a little too cute with that, and Soledad needs to take advantage. Martinez gets it in the corner, gets it out to Burgos. Burgos posts up. Kick to Holman. Holman up with the right hand. Too strong. Loose, though. Burgos gets it. Burgos goes up. Yes! Burgos has 4, and the Aztecs retake the lead 6-5. Philip Ross is in the house. Hey!
What's going on, Brent?
I don't know, but we got a timeout. You're doing double duty today. You're doing a long drive. 6-5, Aztecs lead on the McDonald's scoreboard. We have a timeout. We'll be back from high school hoops on KRKC Country.
The City of Soledad is proud to announce that the new gasoline station and convenience store Arco AM/PM has opened, located next to McDonald's and AutoZone on H. de la Rosa Senior Street. Gallardo Park is being improved. The plan is to turn the current ball field into 3 ball fields and add stadium lighting. The improvements will come in phases. Great things are happening in Soledad. Soledad, gateway to the pinnacles.
Central Coast section, playoff basketball, KRKC Country.
All right, coming out of the timeout here. Mariners have the ball trailing by a point. Carver, pass over to Wooden. A lot of passing and a lot of quick ball movement. Carver, Wooden, dribbles in on Martinez. Wooden, back out to Carver. Carver steps up to the three-point line, pass to Wooden. Wooden, dribble drive in, kick out. Three-pointer, Pepperdine. Good. In fact, I think they may only give him 2 there. We'll check on that. They still haven't put up. Yes, it's a 2. Carver. Bounce pass ahead to Wooden. Wooden. That's a travel. And that's a turnover.
Yeah, you take more than 2 steps, they'll call that, Brent.
7-6. Mariners lead. As Aztecs have to fight a full court press here, it goes to Tinajero. Tinajero pushes ahead. He's got numbers, but it's stolen away. Blake Well has it. Blake Well drives. Blake Well better watch out. He throws it up. No, it's out of bounds off of Burgos. Blake Well is, when he went up for the opening tip against Billy Holman, I think it's the first person I've seen that's ever had a chance to win a tip against Billy Holman.
I was just going to say, he's a big kid.
6'5" listed here. Wooden up top. Gets it around to Forrest Hayes. Hayes, jump, gets it over to Wooden. Wooden picks up his dribble, gets it out in the corner to Carver. Carver, cross, nice ball in. Shot, yes. Quick ball movement as the Aptos Mariners. Forrest Hayes has his first bucket of the game. And the Mariners lead by 3. Ball ahead to Isaac Lopez. Lopez dribbles, kicks it out to Martinez. Martinez picks us up his dribble and back out on the perimeter. Lopez dribble drive, kick out to Martinez for 3. Yes! Tie ball game. They're going to need those shots to fall, Phillip, if they want to have a chance tonight. 9-9, 3:08 remaining in the first quarter. Wooden, dribble drive. Throws it up with the right-hand floater off the rim. No, out of bounds, off of Soledad, off of Martinez, and it'll be Mariner ball.
Kind of looked like I saw the Mariners touch it, but I guess referees didn't see it that way.
I thought I saw the same thing too, but I was wrong. Tie ball game here, 3 minutes remaining in the first. Carver throws it up top. Well, showing 3-point range, misses it. Rebound to Martinez. His 3rd rebound. Lopez, dribble drive, gets it out to Burgos. Burgos to Tinajero for 3. No. Rebound by Well. They push it up ahead quickly. It's Pepperdine on the baseline. Kick out, 3-point attempt. No. Rebound to Well. Well fights for it. Well kicks out. As Mariners with the ball. A lot of ball movement inside. Hayes. Pepperdine for 3. No. Offensive rebound to Well. Burgos fights for it, and they call a jump. It'll be Aztec ball. I am just impressed by the speed at which the Mariners pass the ball, Phillip.
Yeah, they just move the ball with such efficiency and intensity. It's nice to watch.
Joe Mendoza goes into the ball game for the Mariners, replacing Forrest Hayes. For Soledad, number 21, David Canetti enters the ball game. Ball loose. Well, Pepperdine. Well, dribble drive from the elbow, 15-footer, swish.
He can shoot.
Certainly can. 11-9, Mariners lead. 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Lopez across the timeline. Gets into the Burgos screen. Pick and roll, but it's stolen. Carver with the steal. Carver dribbles it. Goes baseline. Knocked out of bounds off of Burgos. And it will remain Mariner ball.
I have to say, Brent, this is a much nicer gym than the one in SoCal. I don't know if you've ever been there.
No, but I mentioned I had played a game against Aptos High back in my high school, and it wasn't this gym, I promise you that. This one was built, I think I saw the plaque about 2008, and it's beautiful. It's a little sterile, though. It doesn't have that nice high school gym feel that, has history. 3-point attempt by Well, no good. Offensive rebound. Carver, Well comes in. Watch out. He goes up for a bucket. He wanted the contact, didn't get it. But 13-9, Aptos leads. Lopez, dribble drive. Shaq Holman with a foul there, and that's going to be a turnover.
Last game, Brent, we did see a Billy Holman dunk. Now in this game, I don't know who's going to dunk first.
Yeah, I'm sure that Blake Well has no problem getting up and dunking. Ball out to Carver. Carver guarded by Shaq Holman on a double team. Someone's got to be open. Who is it? Number 12, Southall. Southall back to Carver, top of the circle. Kick out to Wooden. There's so much passing on this team. 15-footer. No. Rebound off the head of Well. It went off Holman's hand, off of Well's head, and out of bounds. Aztec ball.
Way to use your head.
Yeah. Lopez will bring the ball across the timeline. It's got this big old Mariner with the Aptos logo. It's a beautiful logo there in the middle. This whole campus is beautiful, actually. They've put a lot of money into it. Canetti, dribble drive, back to Shaq Holman. Shaq Holman, top of the circle, picks up his dribble, gets it back to Lopez. Lopez picks up his dribble, now finds Beto Tinajero. Tinajero will try to drive, not find a spot. Canetti for three, airballs it long. Shaq Holman flies in for the rebound, though. Gets it out to Lopez. 5 on the shot clock. Ball hits rim, no. Well, skies above for the rebound. He's got the ball. He's picks up his dribble. They wanted a walk, didn't get it. Carver back to Well. Well for three. Yes.
Ooh. And Blake, he did a little look at the bench, too, as he hit that three.
Blake Well has 7, and it's 16-9, Aptos. Lopez out to Canetti. Shaq Holman with the ball. Shaq gets it out to Lopez. Ball's loose on the floor. They hold for the final shot, looks like. Shot clock up and stolen by Wooden. Wooden goes up with it and dunks it home. 6 feet tall, and he just threw it down. Ball's loose. I didn't see that coming.
That is not who I thought was going to dunk the ball, Brent.
We are at the end of the first quarter. The 6-footer just went up and just threw it down. 18-9. Aptos leads on the McDonald's scoreboard at the end of 1. You're listening to High School Hoops on KRKC Country.
Take on the tough jobs in a tractor you'll be proud to own. The Kubota Grand L Series tractor combines reliable power and cleaner emissions with luxury and ease of operation, plus an available Grand Cab. With a Kubota diesel engine and your choice of 3 state-of-the-art transmissions, see how a Kubota Grand L Series can make your tough jobs easier. Now at your local Kubota dealer.
C&N Tractors in Watsonville and Paso Robles makes it so easy to get a Kubota. Give us your tough jobs.
At Little Caesars, we want you to hear how fresh out of the oven hot and ready pizzas are. Try our hot and ready 3-meat treat. A large pizza covered with pepperoni, sausage, and bacon. Fresh out of the oven whenever you walk in for one low price. Or you can always pick up our hot and ready pepperoni pizza. At such a low price, it's a red hot deal. Turn up the heat on dinner at Little Caesars tonight.
Pizza, pizza.
Broadway Plaza in King City and in Greenfield, 20 South El Camino Real.
Central Coast section, playoff basketball, KRKC Country.
Back here at Soledad, I keep calling it Soledad High School. We're in Aptos High School, and Aptos with an 18-9 lead heading into the second quarter. Well, swish. That's 9 points for Blake Well. Here it's stolen by Wooden. Wooden goes up for it and underneath. Wow.
He is athletic.
Soledad is seeing the Mariner force, full force here. Tinajero into Pullman. Holman's going to bring Owen up with it. No. Ball's loose and out of bounds.
I'm pretty sure there was one thing on Holman's mind there.
He wanted to dunk it and kind of just slow that momentum. Shaq Holman will go out. Burgos will go in. Wow. 22-9 now. And all of a sudden, it's just all Aptos. We knew this would be a tough test for the Aztecs, and they played very strong for the first 6 minutes. But the last 3 minutes has been all Aptos, and it's not even been close, Philip.
No, after that dunk, it just kind of momentum just swung Aptos Mariners' way, and they've held on to it ever since.
Kennedy to Tinajero. Tinajero gets it out to Lopez. Lopez back to Beto Tinajero. Billy Holman has it at the three-point line. Kick out Kennedy for three. No. Shots aren't falling. They need those to fall. Burgos with the offensive rebound. Ball loose in the corner. Wooden steps out of bounds. Burgos has 3 rebounds by my count. 7:14 remaining here in the second quarter. Mariners lead. It's 22-9. If you're looking for the King City girls, they're playing Terra Nova over on KC 102. We'll look to get an update from that one. Burgos to Tinajero. 28 on the shot clock. Gets it to Lopez at the point. Lopez crossover dribble guarded by Modena. Or Lopez, beg your pardon. Gets it inside to Billy Holman. Billy Holman goes up with it, and a whistle and a foul. On the floor, they're going to say, it looks like. And Blake Well gets his first personal. And Soledad will inbound from the baseline. Kennedy throws it out to Burgos. Burgos to Lopez. Lopez with the crossover dribble. Guarded there off the screen by Burgos. Gets it out to Billy Holman. Guarded by Well. Holman inside. Lost it, but gets it back. Tinajero looks. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Tinajero back out to Lopez. Lopez thought about it and pulls back. Picks up his dribble. Now to Beto Tinajero. Definitely not the crisp passing we see from Aptos. Burgos back to Tinajero. Shoots up a three. Not even close. Rebounded by number 33, Joe Mendoza. Mendoza passes to Lopez. Lopez pass out to Well. Ball goes baseline, but he traveled with it. Turnover there. And we'll have a substitution. Martinez will go back in for Soledad. David Kennedy will come back out.
I think Coach Twitchell trying to address the intensity on the offensive side of the court here for Soledad. Not really anything going on. No penetration, no cuts. It's kind of stale out there right now.
Winner of this game will play Monterey High School on Saturday. The game's supposed to be up at St. Ignatius, which is in San Francisco, but if Monterey plays either of these teams, you would think they would try to move it a little bit closer. Anyway, Lopez with the right hand. Yes! He's got his first bucket, 22-11. Well, out to Wooden. Wooden for three. Smooth. We talked about it from the open. Their 2 big scorers would be Wooden and Well, and sure enough, they've scored 21 of their 25 points. Up is Martinez. He's fouled in late. Hurts his ankle there, perhaps. And it's number 33, Joe Mendoza there. And it'll be Martinez to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is a swish. Martinez has 4. 25-12. Looking to keep in distance here. Keep within. Second one is good. Big thing, make your free throws. And we have a timeout on the floor. 5:52 remaining in the second quarter of McDonald's scoreboard. 25-13. Aptos leads. You're listening to High School Hoops on KRKC Country.
The tractor in Salinas has the tractors with stability, power, and narrow design to go where no other narrow tractor can. The new T4 V-Series tractors from New Holland. The weight and long wheelbase of these tractors give them superior pulling power for heavy loads or powering up steep inclines. Choose a model with an open platform, standard blue cab, or the new Blue Cab 4 with cab-level floor protection. Learn more about the new T4 V-Series tractors from New Holland. See Coastal Tractor in Salinas today.
At the Center for Employment Training, CET, you can learn the technical skills you need for the job you want. Truck driving, medical assistant, welding fabrication, business office technology, green building construction skills, and more. CET offers job placement assistance, and you can train in as little as 6 months. Grants and loans available to those who qualify. For CET in Soledad, Salinas, or Watsonville, call
831-728-4551. 831-728-4551.
Central Coast Section, playoff basketball, KRKC Country.
Wooden with the basketball, throws it. Nice pass, and it's out of bounds, but no one calls it. And they call it now? Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure about that one, Philip.
So we're on the same side as the referee. That's a rough call by the referee.
Yeah, I mean, Aptos, it went out of bounds. Soledad, it didn't go out of bounds. They called it out of bounds. But anyway, ball's loose on the floor. It's taken back by Aptos. Wooden for three. Off rim, no. Rebound, Lopez. And it's out of bounds off of Aptos this time. It'll be Soledad ball. Aptos number 10, Max Pepperdine, will come back into the game. And Logan Southall will exit. Burgos, got to get it across. And he does to Tinajero. Burgos gets it back. 5:15 remaining second quarter. Burgos gets it to Lopez. Lopez trying to look for a Shaq Holm or a Billy Holman screen. Kick out, three-pointer, college range. Yes! Martinez. And Martinez is single-handedly stepping up his game to help the Aztecs here. He's got 8. 25-16, only a 9-point lead. Wooden. Back in the corner, gets one to move. Now throws it baseline. Ball up in the key, throws 5-footer. No, ball's loose. Rebound, Lopez. 25-16, Aptos leads. Lopez with the ball, crossover dribble, goes right, picks up the dribble, looks for Burgos, top of the circle. Burgos dribble drive, posts up, now back out to Lopez. 17 seconds on the shot clock, 4:25 left second quarter. Burgos, a lot of perimeter passing. Burgos is thinking about it, 10 on the shot clock, looking for a Holman screen. Now kick out to Martinez for three again. In and out, Holman skies and gets the rebound, new shot clock for the Aztecs. Throws it into Burgos. Burgos has to be careful. Almost lost the ball. Burgos, kick out. Lopez for three. Yes!
And good thing that perimeter shooting is holding him up because there's nothing going on out.
Time out. Aptos. 25-19. The lead is down to 6 on the McDonald's scoreboard with 3:58 remaining in the half. You're listening to High School Hoops on KRKC Country.
South County now has a locally owned funeral home, Woodyard Funeral Home in Soledad. Local residents Phil and Amanda Woodyard will personally assist you in times of need. Woodyard Funeral Home, Monterey County's affordable choice at 395 East Street, Soledad. Phil Woodyard, owner, funeral director, Embalmer, is available 24 hours a day to answer any questions and fully explain the local services of Woodyard Funeral Home, Soledad. Call 678-9100. That's 678-9100.
Central Coast Section, playoff basketball, KRKC Country.
Two big three-pointers by the Soledad Aztecs have got them right back in this game, down only 6. 25-19, Aptos leads with 3:58 left in the second quarter. A score update, last check, over on KRKC, or KC 102. Terra Nova ahead of King City Girls, 18-8. Soledad Aztec girls played earlier against Soquel. Unfortunately, they fell. They had a great season, but lost their game to Soquel, so their season comes to an end. And these two teams playing tonight here on KRKC Country. You have Aptos and Soledad and King City Terra Nova over on KC 102. Wooden with the ball for the Aptos Mariners. Gets it out to Carver. Carver back to Wooden. Wooden. Bounce past Carver. Carver. Ball's loose on the floor. Hayes gets it, and he throws it away. You can just see the energy picking up on the Soledad sideline. Coach Twitchell sees it, and they want to feel. This is a game of momentum. Basketball is that. And Soledad has a little bit of momentum right now. Lopez. Across the timeline. Crossover dribble. Guarded by Carver. Picks up the dribble. Looks for Holman high. Holman bounce past Burgos. Burgos gets on the dribble, now back to Lopez. A lot of perimeter passing once again. Milk the shot clock. Martinez. It's been the hot hand so far. Gets to Billy Holman. Ball's loose on the floor. Holman double dribbled with it, but they're going to call it. They call it traveling there. And he was kind of not doing much with the ball. Holman has been held only to 2 points here in the first half. Oh, steal! But lost out of bounds. Great play by Martinez. Martinez has been the star for the Aztecs tonight with 8 points so far to lead the team. Down 6, though. Their 2 stars for Aptos have really taken over. 12 points for Wood and 9 for Well. Carver backs up double team. Someone's going to be open. Wooden dribble drives in, and he's fouled. And if that's on Billy Holman, that'll be his second. And that's not the kind of foul they want to take.
No. I don't think Billy Holman wants to be that far out underneath.
No,
the
if you're going to take a foul, make it worth something. Now he's got 2 personals.
Yep.
And they cannot afford to have him in foul trouble. One more, and that's going to be really dangerous. Wooden drives, right hand, and just quick. No one had a chance at that. He's at 14 already. Lopez gets across the center circle. Dribbles right, looking out of a Burgos screen. Takes the ball high in the wing. Tries to get it into Holman. Holman guarded by Well. Holman goes up with the right hand. Yes. They need to do that. They need to feed Billy Holman the ball more. And it works there. 27-21. 6-point game. Wooden shoots for 3. No. Rebound to Holman. And that's the first one I've got for him today. Lopez. Crossover dribble. Trying to shake the defender. Throws inside Tinajero. Tinajero walked. Moved his pivot foot. Made the basket, didn't count. 27-21. Aptos with the lead. This time the ball will go to Pepperdine. Pepperdine crossover dribble. Gets it to Wood in the corner. They got to watch out for him. Baseline. Throws it. Well for 3. No. Rebound Holman. And what do we got here? Not sure. Holman comes up with the ball, and it's going to go to Aptos?
Not sure why they call that jump ball when he had it in 3-point stance. But.
Well, if that's what it is, the arrow favors the Mariners, and that's a slight favor for them. Ball inside, off glass, yes. Forrest Hayes has 4 points. 29-21. Lopez, and reach in by Hayes. That'll be a foul. Only the 3rd team foul on Aptos, so no bonus situation here as the referees have been content for the most part to keep the whistles in their pocket. Ball to Tinajero. Wooden behind him, guarding him tightly. And that guy is a baller. Lopez. Guarded there by Carver. Lopez shoots it off way left. Rebound is high, and it's taken by Pepperdine. Pepperdine passes it. A lot of passing. Well comes in. Ball's loose. Stolen. Tinajero has it. 1-on-2. He's going to push ahead. Go up with it. No, but draws the foul. Will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 1:11 remaining in the first half. Aptos with an 8-point lead. Soledad fighting to stay in this game and stay strong. A lot of heavy minutes for their starters. I don't think you're going to see Holman or Tinajero really exit this game at all, just given what they're up against here with 2 superstar players for Aptos. 1, Tinajero's free throw goes in. That's his first point of the ball game, and it cuts the lead to 7. Carver goes out for Aptos, and Southall enters the game. 2nd of 2. Off front iron, no. Rebound to Forrest Hayes. Pepperdine will slow it down here. Get it to Well out to Wooden in the corner. Wooden with a dribble drive, throws it across. And it's in the corner to Southall. Ball's high. And what are they going to call there? A foul?
Yeah, motion for it. Yep.
That's a foul on Soledad. 15 foul. Canetti will enter the game, and Martinez will take a breather. 55.7 seconds remaining in the second quarter. We'll give a little halftime statistical analysis, give some thoughts from Philip on the girls' game that came before. And that ball, and that one's against the Mariners there. Not quite sure what that was, to tell you the truth. 15 foul. Burgos to inbound. Someone's got to get open. It's Tinajero. Tinajero will push ahead. He'll kick out to Billy Holman. Holman, 17-footer, airballs it. Wooden kicks with the ball. 41 seconds. 6-second differential, shot clock, game clock. Wooden from behind. Tinajero gets called for the foul. And Wooden will go to the line to shoot 2. I know what he wanted to do was try to swat the ball from behind as Wooden kind of stopped in transition, but got a little too much contact on there. And Wooden, who has 14 points in the first half, misses the first of 2. Second trip to the line, he made his first. 29-22, Aptos leads. 2nd of 2, no good. but back to Wooden, who gets his own rebound. So they'll hold for the final shot. There's about a 1 or 2 second shot clock differential here. Wooden has a lot of just the passing. The ball doesn't touch the floor, Phillip.
Not at all.
Pepperdine, Hayes, Wells, Pepperdine. I haven't heard the ball on the floor in the last 15 seconds. Oh, there it is.
It was one bounce.
One bounce. Wooden, bounce pass, 3-point shot. No, skying over for it. Foul by Burgos with 2.7, and that was not a foul he wanted to take. That'll be the 17th foul for Soledad, which will put a 1-and-1 situation, and it will put Max Pepperdine on the line here. And they played good defense there, and these are free points that they just don't want to give up here. 1-and-1 situation. First front end, ball goes in.
Now, Brent, there's 2.7 seconds left. Could have just.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a good foul. But you got to come back from it. Second is up. Second is good too. So they get the bucket. 2.7 seconds. Tinajero will have to throw it up, and he does, but it's well off. We are at halftime. The score is the Aptos Mariners 31, the Soledad Aztecs 22 on the McDonald's scoreboard. We'll come back with our halftime show after this. You're listening to High School Hoops on KRKC Country.
It's halftime for Soledad High playoff basketball, Central Coast section, here on your sports station in South County, 1490 and 1049, KRKC Country. Stay tuned, our halftime segment is coming up next.
The City of Soledad is proud to announce that the new gasoline station and convenience store Arco AM/PM has opened, located next to McDonald's and AutoZone on H. de la Rosa Senior Street. Gallardo Park is being improved. The plan is to turn the current ball field into 3 ball fields and add stadium lighting. The improvements will come in phases. Great things are happening in Soledad. Soledad, gateway to the pinnacles.
Take on the tough jobs in a tractor you'll be proud to own. The Kubota Grand L Series tractor combines reliable power and cleaner emissions with luxury and ease of operation, plus an available Grand Cab. With a Kubota diesel engine and your choice of 3 state-of-the-art transmissions, see how a Kubota Grand L Series can make your tough jobs easier. Now at your local Kubota dealer.
C&N Tractors in Watsonville and Paso Robles makes it so easy to get a Kubota. Give us your tough jobs.
Coastal Tractor in Salinas has the tractors with stability, power, and narrow design to go where no other narrow tractor can. The new T4V Series tractors from New Holland. The weight and long wheelbase of these tractors give them superior pulling power for heavy loads or powering up steep inclines. Choose a model with an open platform, standard blue cab, or the new Blue Cab 4 with cab level floor protection. Learn more about the new T4V Series tractors from New Holland. See Coastal Tractor in Salinas today.
At Little Caesars, we want you to hear how fresh out of the oven hot and ready pizzas are. Try our hot and ready 3-meat treat. A large pizza covered with pepperoni, sausage, and bacon. Fresh out of the oven whenever you walk in for one low price. Or you can always pick up our hot and ready pepperoni pizza. At such a low price, it's a red hot deal. Turn up the heat on dinner at Little Caesars tonight.
Pizza, pizza.
Broadway Plaza in King City and in Greenfield, 20 South El Camino Real.
At the Center for Employment Training, CET, you can learn the technical skills you need for the job you want. Truck driving, medical assistant, welding fabrication, business office technology, green building construction skills, and more. CET offers job placement assistance, and you can train in as little as 6 months. Grants and loans available to those who qualify. For CET in Soledad, Salinas, or Watsonville, call 831-728-4551. 831-728-4551. Driving without insurance or valid registration is dangerous. You could end up in jail. Don't take chances. Go to Carlos Amezcua Insurance for all your insurance and DMV needs. That's right, DMV services without standing in line. Get your auto, home, and business needs handled in one easy visit to Amezcua in the King City Center. Low rates to good drivers, but if you got a ticket recently, don't worry. Amezcua will find the best rate for you. Amezcua works hard, so you don't have to worry. King City Center near Subway, open 9 to 6 Monday through Saturday, 385-9900.
South County now has a locally owned funeral home, Woodyard Funeral Home in Soledad. Local residents Phil and Amanda Woodyard will personally assist you in times of need. Woodyard Funeral Home, Monterey County's affordable choice at 395 East Street, Soledad. Phil Woodyard, owner, funeral director, Embama, is available 24 hours a day to answer any questions and fully explain the local services of Woodyard Funeral Home, Soledad. Call 678-9100. That's 678-9100.
Did you know Gonzalez Irrigation Systems is more than a pipeline installation company? GIS offers high-quality, industry-leading brands of drip tape like Aquatrax, T-Tape, and Chapin Deluxe. GIS also offers a full range of filtration options, flow meters, booster pumps, aluminum pipe, sprinklers, and fittings. More importantly, GIS offers you the right product at the best pricing. They understand your needs and take pride in the service they provide. Gonzalez Irrigation Systems, part of your community since 1985.
Soledad Tire and Wheel Service has kept vehicles moving for more than 60 years. And you can find us at 960 Front Street. Brian Pepperini and Carlos Majuri get the job done. And they are dedicated to customer service, just like Brian's father and grandfather did for decades. Soledad Tire and Wheel is a complete repair facility for your car or truck. Complete mechanical, smog, and field service at any hour. Soledad Tire and Wheel Service, 960 Front Street. Soledad.
Great wine begins in the vineyard. Shide's 10 estate vineyards, located along a 70-mile spread of the Salinas Valley, allows Shide to grow many different varieties in a spectrum of styles. Just south of Greenfield, Shide Vineyards Tasting Room on Highway 101 and Hobson Avenue is a must-stop. Bring your friends and family to the Shide Tasting Room and enjoy award-winning wine. Visit Shide at Hobson Avenue off 101.
Central Coast Section, playoff basketball, KRKC Country.
Brent, SLAMA, Philip Ross back here at Aptos High School, where we are watching a very good game. Aptos leading Soledad by a score of 31-22 here at the half. Another score here, Terra Nova playing King City Girls. Terra Nova leads at the half 35-24. And with 4:14 until we have, let's get some statistics here. Looking at this first half, we talked about it in the open. It was two big players for Aptos. Rashawn Wooden, the senior point guard, he comes in averaging 13 points a game. Well, he's already hit his average. He's got 14 in the first half. And Blake Well, who averages over 15 and a half a game, 6'5", has 9 points. And those two have led the way. In fact, those two outscoring Soledad 23-22. But Max Pepperdine's chipped in with 4, and Forrest Hayes has 4. And that's been the scoring for the Aptos. That's how you get to 31. For Soledad, Adrian Martinez has really stepped up his game. 8 points for him. Isaac Lopez with 5. Gabriel Burgos and Billy Holman with 4. And Beto Tinajera with a free throw. And that's 22 for Soledad. This game, when we looked at it, just looking at the smell test, try to look at the records, and I'm looking at some of these scores. Aptos went 17-9 in the regular season, 8-4 in their league. And you look at some of the scores, and looking for common opponents to kind of handicap this game at the beginning. Of course, the first thing I saw was they played Pajaro Valley, and Soledad won that game by 4 points, and Aptos came in and beat Pajaro Valley by a score of, I have it here somewhere. They beat them by 30 points, essentially, right here, 85-54, which kind of gives you an indication on what it was going to be like if you beat a team by 4 and they beat them by 30. Now, that doesn't always mean everything. Of course, they played Carmel, and Aptos lost to Carmel by 9 points. Now, Soledad also lost to Carmel by about 15. So which one do you take? And we knew it was going to be a tough game anyway, but Soledad's came out and they've hung with Aptos despite the athleticism from their players and just the passing and the team aspect that Aptos plays. Philip Ross, you made the trip from, SoCal. Now you're in Aptos. You're all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, I figured I was only 5 miles away, so I might as well come by and help you call this game. I was interested to see how the Soledad boys were going to do after watching and calling the Soledad girls over in Soquel. Couldn't get the job done in Soquel for the girls. A little bit of height disadvantage for Soledad going into that game. The highlight of that game for Soquel would have to be their player, Duran, who is just a monster. She's the Billy Holman equivalent. She's not as tall, obviously, but she's just big. She's an inside presence. Poor Daisy Bugarin had no chance against Duran there. Every time Bugarin came down with a rebound, Duran would just take it and be like, nah, I'm okay. I'm going to score here, 2 points. So she was their all-time scorer, and she probably never took a shot outside of 2 feet under the basket. So.
I see. So Soquel moves on to the quarterfinals on Saturday. The winner here will move on to the quarterfinals against Monterey High School. Monterey, a team that won CCS Division III last year, seeded number 4 this year, and a very good team. So whoever goes up that game, there are no, you may have a first round matchup, but once you get to this point, there are no easy matchups anymore.
Oh no.
Now the game I called on Tuesday, that was 29-1 at one point, with King City girls leading Marina. Those first round games, you get those out of the way. Now it's nothing but serious basketball.
And it just gets harder. It doesn't get any easier as we go.
It doesn't get any easier. We're about ready to start the third quarter here. Soledad will come out with their starting 5, the same as they started with. And they're getting heavy minutes. In fact, only been 7 people so far in Coach Twitchell's rotation, and I don't think that's going to change much. He brought up a number of players from the junior varsity program to watch. You can see they have a thick bench. I don't even think they have enough seats on the bench, Philip.
And they're all wearing their warm-up shirts. So.
Yeah, they're not expecting to get in the game. Beto Tinajero blocked by Wooden. Oh, my goodness. That guy, he's going to be playing basketball somewhere next year. I don't know where, but he's going to move on. You can just tell. Back out to Carver. Carver to Blake Well. Blake Well goes up with it and loses it out of bounds, and it goes to Soledad. (31-22). Aptos leads. Burgos to inbound. Someone's got to get open. It's Tinajero. Tinajero back to Burgos. Burgos will get it to Lopez. They only have 4 seconds to get across the timeline. They do. Guarded by Carver. Ball to Tinajero at the top of the circle. Tinajero will hold on to it there. Give it to Lopez. Lopez dribble drive back to Holman. Holman in the corner. Over Wells for 3. Airballs it. Taken there by Pepperdine. Pepperdine. Bounce pass inside. Forrest Hayes. 15-footer no. Rebound loose, and it goes back to Pepperdine. Pepperdine to Hayes. Hayes in the left wing. Out to Carver. Nice pass across underneath in the basket. Pepperdine up and in. Pepperdine has 6. He's the 3rd leading scorer for Aptos, and it's 33-22. Lead has gone up to 11. Lopez spins around Carver. Backs up. Resets the offense. 25 on the shot clock. 6:47 left in the third. Mariners lead by 11. Burgos, top of the circle. Guarded by Hayes. Burgos, dribble drive. Loses the ball. Goes to Tinajero, though. Tries to pick up the garbage. Misses the shot. And Mariners will come back with it. Wooden, Carver, Well will go in. Kick out. Wooden. Pass across to Carver inside Hayes. Reverse, and it's good. Forrest Hayes has 6 points, and the lead is extended to 13. First 4 points of the half have been scored by Aptos. Lopez cuts in. Floater, right hand. Yes.
Nice move.
Isaac Lopez has 7. And that one's taken by Tinajero and gets a quick bucket. I was writing down on my score sheet there, and Tinajero with a steal on the putback, and it's all of a sudden a 9-point game. Wells loses the ball. Wooden, though, gets it. Pepperdine, kick out back, and that looked like a travel. That was a travel. He's telling the ref it's a pass, but ref thought otherwise, and I believe the ref on that one. 9-point game, 5:42. Soledad's not going away yet. Tinajero. Pass back to Burgos. Burgos to Lopez. They still have to get across the timeline, though. They have 5 seconds to do so. Crossover dribble does. Now it's to Burgos. Burgos back to Lopez. Holman looking to do something. Guarded by Wells. Holman will set a screen. Lopez back to Holman. Holman inside Burgos. Burgos posts up. Turnaround jumper. No. Rebound to Pepperdine. Pepperdine to Hayes. Hayes comes out to the corner. Pepperdine. Double team. Coming out of it back to Wooden. Wooden in alone. Gets the left hand. No. And it goes to Holman with the rebound. Holman. Pass to Martinez. Swatted away, but out of bounds. Pepperdine knocks it out. And it remains Soledad ball on the baseline. Martinez to inbound. Martinez gets it up to Burgos at the top. Burgos gets it to Lopez. They're doing a really good job of not letting Billy Holman get the ball very much. Martinez picks up his dribble. Now gets it out to Lopez. Lopez backs up. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Lopez, dribble drive. Lopez, floater again. This one's short off the front iron, and it's taken there by Hayes. Hayes, they'll throw the long one out to Well. Well goes up, and he gets the foul. And one. Burgos tried to set up, but actually, no. They are calling the charge. I thought that they were going to give him the basket and the foul. And instead, it's a charge. I didn't think he had set himself. Trying to take advantage. Martinez for three, in and out. Rebound. Tina Harrow with the bucket. Change of fortune there. Tina Harrow has 5, and it's a 7-point lead for Aptos. 35-28. The Soledad crowd came here is getting into it. Wooden, kick out to Well. Airballs it. Burgos picks up the air ball. 4 minutes. 7-point lead for Aptos. Lopez, crossover dribble. Lopez shoots it for three. Off the front iron. No. Rebound to Well. Throws long. Pepperdine up with the left hand. No, they don't call the foul. And now they push ahead. Lopez across to Tina Harrow. Corner three ball. No good. Rebound Carver. Carver passes to Hayes. And we have a whistle. We've got a timeout. Timeout on the floor. It's a 7-point game. It's a good one here on the McDonald's scoreboard. Aptos 35, Soledad 28. You're listening to High School Hoops on KRKC Country.
The City of Soledad is proud to announce that the new gasoline station and convenience store Arco AM/PM has opened, located next to McDonald's and AutoZone on H. de la Rosa Senior Street. Gallardo Park is being improved. The plan is to turn the current ball field into 3 ball fields and add stadium lighting. The improvements will come in phases. Great things are happening in Soledad. Soledad, gateway to the pinnacles.
Take on the tough jobs in a tractor you'll be proud to own. The Kubota Grand L Series tractor combines reliable power and cleaner emissions with luxury and ease of operation, plus an available Grand Cab. With a Kubota diesel engine and your choice of 3 state-of-the-art transmissions, see how a Kubota Grand L Series can make your tough jobs easier. Now at your local Kubota dealer.
C&N Tractors in Watsonville and Paso Robles makes it so easy to get a Kubota. Give us your tough jobs.
Central Coast Section, playoff basketball, KRKC Country.
Back here at the Soledad gym. Shot was missed by Aptos. It's Soledad ball, down only 7, 3:19 remaining here in the third. Canetti to inbound. Lopez kick out Burgos. Burgos dribble drive, right hand, gets the whistle, does not get the shot to fall, but he will go to the line to shoot 2.
Brent, I think it's worth noting the difference in offense on the offense that we're seeing from Soledad. Not so much standing around. There's going to be some screens by Billy Holman. They're cutting to the basket more. It's good to see.
First one for Burgos. These are 2 big ones. Chance to cut the lead down to 5. First one is good. Second of 2, chance to cut it to 5. 35-29, Aptos leads. Second of 2 by Gabriel Burgos. Swish. He's there. He's got 6 points, and it's 35-30. Carver to Wooden. 3:10 remaining in the third. Carver back to Wooden. Once again, ball not touching the floor. Carver. Wooden. Wooden for 3. No. Ball's loose. It goes ahead to Canetti. He pushes ahead on the fast break. 3 steps, and they call nothing. He's going back the other way. They got numbers. Canetti has to get back. That's a travel. That one was Logan Feldbrug, first action of the game, and he got a little happy and moved the feet without the ball. Soledad basketball down 5. Second round of the playoffs. Division III boys. Lopez. Across the center circle. 2:42 remaining in the third quarter. Lopez. Trailed by 5. Looking. Finds Burgos at the top of the key. Burgos dribble drive. Burgos goes up with the right hand, and it goes. And the bench is going crazy. Gabriel Burgos has 8. It's a 3-point game.
The crowd's feeling it, Brent.
Wooden to Carver. Carver's ball in the corner. Feldbrug. No! Rebound to Lopez. They have a chance to get it down to 1. It goes to Tina Harrow. Tina Harrow pulls back. They'll reset the offense. Across to Burgos. 3-point game. Soledad sees momentum here. Canetti to Alvarez. To Lopez. Lopez, dribble drive, right hand, scoop up. No. Rebound Feldbrug. And that's going to be a foul. A travel on Carver. Tina Harrow got in the way. I thought they were going to call him for the foul with a contact, but no. It's a turnover, and it's a 3-point game with the Aztecs having the ball. Max Pepperdine comes in. Carver goes out for Aptos.
It's fun to do a game in this atmosphere, Brent.
Yes, it is.
It's electric over here.
Canetti on the baseline, throws it away. I don't know what they're discussing. I don't know that there's anything to it, unless they're saying he wasn't ready. So they're having a discussion. What is this discussion? And it's going to be Soledad ball. I'm not sure why.
They're saying that it was touched by a Mariner. I mean, I didn't see it.
I don't know what Mariner that was. See if they take advantage. Tina Harrow, ball on the baseline, picks up his dribble, needs to find someone. Lopez throws it away. So this one,
there was no Mariner in the vicinity, so they can't say it that time.
No, not that time. Ball's thrown out of bounds. And now Mariners have the ball up 3. 1:45 to go in the third. Pepperdine inbound to Wooden. Wooden, dribble drive, right hand. Dribble on the baseline, Feldbrug. And the ball's knocked out of bounds by Canetti. It'll go to Aptos on the baseline. 35-32. Aptos leads by 3. 1:36 left in the third. 27 on the shot clock. Ball to be inbounded by Pepperdine. Pepperdine throws a long pass back in the backcourt to Wooden, which is allowed. Wooden, pass in, blocked away. Ball is loose. It's to the Aztecs. And Aptos is kind of not sure themselves here. They had up to a 13-point lead, and it's down to 3 here as Soledad's made a big push here in the third.
And they're visibly frustrated right now.
Oh, yeah. You can tell. Winner of this game plays Monterey High School on Saturday. Lopez. Burgos. Back to Lopez. Lopez thought about a 3 and then thought against it. Tina Harrow in the corner. Pass out to Canetti. Wing cross. Holman, who hasn't been getting a whole lot of touches, loses the ball. Ball's on the floor. Where is it? And it's going to be out of bounds off of Burgos. Well is not happy about something, and it'll be Aptos ball. 3-point lead with the ball. Yeah, you can tell that there's a lot of frustration on Aptos. They don't expect to be in this spot. Only up 3 in this CCS elimination, as all are, playoff game. Pass inside, Well, wide open with the bucket. First bucket of the second half for Well, and he's got 11. He's done a good job defensively as he's neutralized Billy Holman for the most part. Canetti, back to Burgos. Burgos. Kick out to Lopez. Lopez inside to Tina Harrow, traveled. Moved his pivot foot. He doesn't believe it, but he did.
And they're getting away with what was successful, what was working for them. Everyone's just standing around on offense. No screens, no cuts.
And this is a part where Soledad has to clamp up. It's the end of the quarter plays. Last time they got burned on this. Down by 5. 33 seconds left. Ball in the corner. Feldbrug gets it out. Ball to Hayes. Hayes guarded by Holman. Kick out. Pepperdine 3-pointer. No. Rebound Holman. Holman kick out to Tina Harrow. Tina Harrow pushes ahead to Burgos. Burgos had a layup, but he lost the ball. He gets pushed out by Pepperdine, and it'll be Soledad ball. 16.8 seconds remaining, and they can hold for one shot with the shot clock off. Canetti Gets it to Lopez. They'll push back. 15 seconds. They hold for the final shot, down 5. Tinajero, almost thrown away. Burgos, 9 seconds. Back to Tinajero, 8 seconds. You got 5 seconds on the clock. Tinajero now, 4, 3. He's got to figure something out. 2, 1. He's going to shoot up a 3. No. It wasn't really a good one. It was contested hard by Wooden. And we have reached the end of 3 on the McDonald's scoreboard. Aptos 37, Soledad 32. Don't go away. You're listening to High School Hoops from KRKC Country.
Soledad Tire and Wheel Service has kept vehicles moving for more than 60 years. And you can find us at 960 Front Street. Brian Pepperini and Carlos Madrid get the job done. And they are dedicated to customer service, just like Brian's father and grandfather did for decades. Soledad Tire and Wheel is a complete repair facility for your car or truck. Complete mechanical, small, and field service at any hour. Soledad Tire and Wheel Service, 960 Front Street. Soledad.
At Little Caesars, we want you to hear how fresh out of the oven hot and ready pizzas are. Try our hot and ready 3-meat treat. A large pizza covered with pepperoni, sausage, and bacon. Fresh out of the oven whenever you walk in for one low price. Or you can always pick up our hot and ready pepperoni pizza. At such a low price, it's a red hot deal. Turn up the heat on dinner at Little Caesars tonight. Pizza, pizza.
Broadway Plaza in King City and in Greenfield, 20 South El Camino Real.
Central Coast Section, playoff basketball, KRKC Country.
Ready to start the fourth quarter. 8 minutes potentially left in the Aztec season. And if they can come out way with a big victory, they can extend it. We're starting the fourth quarter. Wooden gets the ball back. Wooden, crossover dribble. Carver for 3. No. Offensive rebound, though, goes to Hayes. Wooden, kick out. Hayes, Well on the baseline, goes up, and he travels. Well is beside himself. Doesn't know why.
Maybe that's why they pass the ball without it touching the ground, because they get called for traveling if they do.
They're not used to that, what you do when you have the ball and you want to bounce it. Lopez between the circles. Kick out left to Canetti. Canetti tries to throw cross-court to Holman. Holman up, and he went too strong with it. First touch, really, in quite some time. They found him, but he was unable to put it down. And that's a big one. Ball to Wooden. Wooden's been quiet so far here in the third quarter. Carver steps up for 3. High, no, ball, loose, foul. Let's see who that one's on. Looks like it's going to be against Soledad. Billy Holman, it looks like that's his third. But I think at this point, you keep him in the game, you do what you have to do. Well, off glass, no. Lopez with the rebound. 5-point game, 7 minutes remaining. Lopez to Tinajero. They got to get some shots here. Burgos, kick out. Tinajero for 3. Yes! 2-point game. Tinajero with 8. 37-35. Aptos leads. 6:44 remains. Wooden throws it away. And the bench comes out of their seats. Soledad down by 2. Timeout, Aptos. 6:35 remaining in the fourth quarter on the McDonald's scoreboard. Aptos 37, Soledad 35. You're listening to High School Hoops on KRKC Country.
The tractor in Salinas has the tractors with stability, power, and narrow design to go where no other narrow tractor can. The new T4 V-Series tractors from New Holland. The weight and long wheelbase of these tractors give them superior pulling power for heavy loads or powering up steep inclines. Choose a model with an open platform, standard blue cab, or the new Blue Cab 4 with cab level floor protection. Learn more about the new T4 V-Series tractors from New Holland. See Coastal Tractor in Salinas today.
Central Coast Section, playoff basketball, KRKC Country.
Back here from Aptos High School. It's a 2-point game. 37-35. Aptos leads. 6:35 remaining in the contest. Soledad has the ball. This is the closest they've gotten back to the lead since the first quarter. Burgos to inbound. Gets to Tinajero. Tinajero back to Burgos. They have 7 seconds to get out of the backcourt. They do. Lopez drives, and they're going to call a foul on the ground, and it'll be out of bounds. Third team foul against Aptos. So not sure yet that that'll affect the bonus, but we'll see. Lopez, as they restart the offense. Holman to throw a high screen. Wells comes off it. Lopez back to Burgos. Burgos guarded by Hayes. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Burgos picks up his dribble out to Canetti. Canetti gets it to Tinajero. Tinajero to Lopez. Crowd getting really loud and into it. Lopez, 12 seconds on the shot clock. 6 minutes remaining. Lopez guarded by Carver. Holman with the screen. Lopez kick to Burgos. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds on the shot clock. They got to shoot it. Tinajero throws it up for three. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Wooden. All that time for the shot, and it wasn't the shot they wanted. Had a chance to take the lead. 5:42 remaining in the game. Pepperdine. Double team. Corner. Wooden. Wooden passes it inside to Hayes, and he gets fouled. Goes up for the shot. No good, but he'll go to the line to shoot two.
You know, Brent, during that last timeout, I heard Coach Switchell saying the same things that I was saying. On offense, they're kind of standing around, not making those cuts, not making those screens. Look for them to improve on that.
We got a timeout. We'll take a timeout on the McDonald's scoreboard, 37-35. Mariners lead. You're listening to High School Hoops on KRKC Country.
Soledad Tire and Wheel Service has kept vehicles moving for more than 60 years. And you can find us at 960 Front Street. Brian Pepperini and Carlos Majura get the job done, and they are dedicated to customer service, just like Brian's father and grandfather did for decades. Soledad Tire and Wheel is a complete repair facility for your car or truck. Complete mechanical, smog, and field service at any hour. Soledad Tire and Wheel Service, 960 Front Street. Soledad. Central Coast Section. Playoff basketball. KRKC Country.
Here in the critical moments, 5:35 remaining in the game. 37-35. With Aptos going to the free throw line to shoot two. You try to get your rest, do what you can, do it. This is where memories are made. This is where heroes are made in the fourth quarter. And we'll see who wants to be the hero tonight. Aztecs, certainly on paper, were supposed to get blown out of the gym tonight by the Mariners. But they've been hanging tough, and it's a 2-point game here in the fourth. They haven't led since the first. And it will be Forrest Hayes to shoot two. He's got 6 points tonight. First one is up. No good off the front iron. Canetti will step in to try to rebound this. He'll card the shooter. Second of two by Hayes. No good. Holman comes up with the board. Lopez, 2-point game. Soledad with the ball again. 27 on the shot clock. Holman tries to throw a screen. Lopez for the lead. No. Rebound to Wooden. Wooden. Dribble drive. He's going to take it himself, and he gets the blocking foul on the ground. No shot. Inbound. It'll be Aptos ball. At least that's what I think they called. Yes. Ball will be on the baseline for Aptos. They lead by 2, then have the ball. 5:15 remaining in the game. They're looking for Blake Well. Blake Well, shot no. Rebound sky high. Billy Holman gets it to Lopez. They have a chance to tie here. Lopez will drive. Lopez with the right hand. No, kind of did that a little quickly. Carver comes up with it for Aptos. They've had a couple chances, Soledad, with the ball, but have yet to come. They've had 3 to try to tie the game, and they've yet to. They barely get the ball across the 10 seconds line. Wooden in the corner. Be careful. Wooden stepped back, got the guy to jump, but passes it to Hayes. Hayes to Carver. Whips it around. Inside to Hayes. Hayes guarded by... And stolen. Stolen by David Canetti. They were trying to get into Wells. Another chance for Soledad to tie the game. Lopez. 4:32 left in the game. Lopez goes to the right. Kick out to Martinez. Gets it into Billy. Billy Holman. Turnaround jumper. No. Rebound well. 4 possessions, and they haven't been able to crack. 4:17 remaining in the game. Carver will bring it up for Aptos. Carver, pass out to Wooden. Wooden guarded by Canetti. Inside to Hayes. Well, loses the ball, but it's knocked out by Lopez. It'll be Aptos ball. 19 seconds remain on the shot clock. 4:06 on the game clock. It's still a 2-point game.
Both teams with a little bit of nerves here.
Yeah. Wooden steps 1 foot inside the 3-point line, and Holman comes up with the missed shot. Rebound. 5th chance now for Soledad to tie the game. Who wants this? Tinajero to Billy Holman. Back to Tinajero. Dribble drive. Kick out. Martinez. Martinez drives in. Pushes to Canetti. Canetti will go to Holman. 7-footer. Yes! And we are tied. Holman has 6. 37 all. 3:37 remaining in this second round CCS playoff contest. Who wants to play Monterey on Saturday? Ball out to Pepperdine. Pepperdine kick out to Wooden. Wooden has the ball. Wooden drives. Wooden loses it, but they call a foul. Oh, man. And Tinajero needs to be careful. He gets called for the foul, and you do not want to get technical at this point in the contest. 3:22 left in the game. Ball will be taken out of bounds. 14 fouls for Soledad, and it'll be inbounded by Carver. Carver to Wooden. Wooden on the baseline. Wooden drives on Canetti. Back out to Hayes. Hayes being guarded tightly by Tinajero in the double team. Hayes gets it out to Wooden. Corner 3. No. Rebound loose on the floor. Who's got it? Holman has it. Holman to Lopez. Lopez brings it up. Aztecs looking to take the lead for the first time since the first quarter, and Martinez travels. He got too excited, didn't know what he wanted to do, and his feet kind of just floated on the ground.
He tried to fake his defender, and he faked himself.
He faked himself out. That's exactly right. 3 minutes left in the fourth. 37 all. Winner plays Monterey on Saturday. Carver. Wooden. Wooden, 24 seconds left on the clock. Carver to Wooden. Wooden. Dribble drive. Wooden wants to take it. Now kicks out to Carver. Carver pushes out. It's to Pepperdine with a big bucket. Pepperdine 15 feet on the baseline. He's got 8, and it's the 2-point lead for Aptos. 2:30 left. Tinajero has the ball. Gets it to Billy Holman up at the top of the key. Holman has to look for somebody. He gets it to Lopez. Lopez picks up his dribble to Canetti. Canetti, everything on the perimeter so far. In fact, there's nobody even close to the basket for Soledad. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:13 left on the game clock. Tinajero has it at the top of the key. Guarded by Wooden. Looks to dribble drive. Kick out. Martinez. Martinez will dribble in. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 5, 4. They got to know that. Tinajero for 3. Yeah! Aztecs lead by 1. Tinajero has 11. Soledad 40. Aptos 39. First lead since the first. Less than 2 minutes left. Wooden has the ball. Wooden crossover to Carver. 1:44 left. Carver throws across. Wooden bumps into Martinez. And he gets the foul. It'll be on the floor. 15 foul on the Aztecs.
Look at the crowd on the Mariners side, Brent.
The student section is standing, but they're worried. We'll take a timeout. We'll keep it here with 1:39 remaining in the fourth. Wow. Actually, no, we'll take our last timeout. We'll take a timeout. 40-39, Aztecs lead. You're listening to High School Hoops on KRKC Country.
At the Center for Employment Training, CET, you can learn the technical skills you need for the job you want. Truck driving, medical assistant, welding fabrication, business office technology, green building construction skills, and more. CET offers job placement assistance, and you can train in as little as 6 months. Grants and loans available to those who qualify. For CET in Soledad, Salinas, or Watsonville,
call 831-728-4551. 831-728-4551.
Central Coast Section, playoff basketball, KRKC Country.
We are back out of the timeout here at the Aptos Gym. Soledad leads this game 40-39. 1:39 remaining in the fourth. It'll be Mariner ball on the baseline. Soledad trailed by as many as 13 in this contest, but they have come back, and they've come back strong, and they have the lead on the Mariners' home floor. This would be a huge upset if they could win. Winner will go Saturday to play Monterey. It's supposed to go all the way to San Francisco, but I hope they reconsider. Anyway, Carver throws it out to Wells. Well has it. New shot clock, 31 seconds, 1:34 left. Aptos trails by 1. Carver to Wooden. Wooden for 3. No. Rebound, Billy Holman. That was big. 123. Lopez looks to Canetti. Canetti will go up with the left hand. No good. Rebound to the Mariners. Oh, he was so close. 1:08 remaining. Mariners have the ball down 1. Aptos. Carver gets it to Pepperdine. Pepperdine to Hayes. Back to Carver. Carver to Well. Well at the baseline. Back out to Hayes. Hayes will go out to Pepperdine for 3. No! Rebound loose on the floor. And Soledad has the ball. Burgos. And it's loose and there's a foul. Only the 4th team foul by Aptos. 45 seconds remaining in the game. The ball will be inbounded on the sideline, and we've got a timeout. We'll keep it here on the timeout.
Brent, I don't know what's happening here. When I came in, by the second quarter, I thought, oh, man, this is going to be a tough game for Soledad. And here they are with 45 seconds left, a point ahead.
Looking at out-of-town scores, King City leads Terra Nova 59-33. So it looks like Terra Nova leads King City, beg your pardon. So it looks like King City girls season will come to an end. But the Aztecs are looking to live on here, up by 1 with 45 seconds and the ball. Winner to play Monterey on Saturday.
You said it, Brent. Who wants it? There's 45 seconds left and only 1 point difference. Who wants it more?
And, of course, if the Aztecs win, we will follow them wherever we have to go. Someone will get to their game on Saturday against the Monterey Toreadors, which will hopefully be moved somewhere closer to us, please. Not San Francisco. Burgos to inbound. He's got to get it in quickly. He gets it in. They don't have to foul here. Ball to Lopez, but they need to make sure they get a good possession. Lopez will take time off the clock. 37 seconds. Lopez to Burgos. Burgos to Tinajero. Tinajero picks up his dribble. He gets it to Burgos. Burgos on the perimeter. Burgos. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Canetti. 20 seconds on the game clock. Canetti drives. Kick out. Burgos. 6 seconds. He's got to come up with it. Throws it up. No. Rebound. Holman. Up. No. But gets the foul and goes to the line. 11 seconds left in the game, and the Aztecs still lead by 1.
Crucial free throws here, Brent.
Billy Holman will shoot 2. They got to get Carver out there. Carver's playing this wide open cherry picker spot. Billy Holman makes the first. He's got 7. This second one is huge because that would be a 3-point game. Holman to the line for the biggest free throw of his life at this point. Second shot, up. Yes! Holman makes
10
it.
10 seconds of defense.
10 seconds of defense. Wooden has it. They got to get a 3. Wooden. And there's a foul. And I think we got a timeout. We'll keep it here on the floor. And Philip Ross is exhorting the crowd here. Philip Ross is the biggest cheerleader for Soledad Aztecs here. 6 seconds remain. Aztecs lead by 3. Aztecs looking to play on to Saturday against the Monterey Toreadors. Of course, if they win that one and they hold on tonight, we'll be there. Whatever time, whatever place, we'll find a way to get to you to cover that game. And I hope that if they do win, that you'll be able to join them too. It's a classic here on the hardwood here in Aptos. Aztecs lead the Mariners 42-39. but it's Mariner ball, 6 seconds left. They've got to guard against that three-point shot and cannot foul on a three-pointer. That would be just deadly. Let's see what they do. They go out with these 5 on the floor. They've got Tinajero, Canetti, Burgos is going to go. Shaq Holman's going in for defensive purposes. And I like that move right there. You want the taller, quicker guy. Burgos has had a great game tonight, but I think that's a good call to put Shaq Holman in there. And here we go, 6 seconds. Wooden to inbound. It goes to Well fouled him on the three-point line. Holman fouled him. And Well will go to the line for 3, and Twitchell is beside himself. What did I just say, Phillip?
No, that's literally the worst thing. That there's no other possible scenario that could have been worse than that.
No. Now he's got to make all 3. That's the important thing here. Let's see. Wells' first one is up. No good! So now he wants to make this one and miss the last one. Second one. Good. So now he needs to intentionally miss this and see if he can get it. We got a timeout. So it comes down to this. You expect Blake Well to intentionally miss this, bounce it off the rim somewhere, and Soledad has to box out and get the ball. Then they'll foul him most likely. But that was not what you wanted to see, was a foul, especially by Billy Holman, who now has 4, by the way, if this would go to overtime.
And I don't think that shot would have fallen.
No!
I don't think it would have.
It wasn't going to go down. Giving them life. So he misses the first, makes the second. He probably needs to intentionally miss this one. I mean, if they don't, they'd have to steal the ball on the inbound or foul and prolong this game a little bit.
Brent, I'm going to be honest with you right here. I'm glad I came down here.
Yes. Turned out to be a lot better than we expected. I just thought once there was that dunk in the first quarter, it's like, oh, here we go.
Here we go.
All right. 3rd of 3. 2 Holmans out there. Martinez. Burgos goes back in.
Burgos back in.
And
to box out. He's a big kid.
That's what they want. So Lopez comes out. You need height here. Let's see. He's going to intentionally. It didn't touch the rim. It didn't touch the rim. And it's Aztecs ball. Now they want to bring in Lopez, and that's a good call. Great coaching by Coach Twitchell on the situational play. Now they need to inbound. They can't baseline. It looks like another timeout. Now Burgos has to be careful. He cannot run the baseline. Shaq Holman is wide open, but someone's got to guard him. They want a timeout. The officials look here. And I don't know what they're discussing. 4.5 seconds left. Burgos, they need to get it inbounds. To Holman. They're going to foul Holman, and that'll go to the line.
He just needs 1.
He needs one. Well, 2 would be best, but
2 would be best.
2 would win it. 1 to tie. But actually, that's only their 16th foul, so it doesn't even take them to the line yet.
Getting a little ahead of ourselves.
1 more for a one-on-one. Burgos. Lopez gets it. Lopez goes. Lopez is fouled. 2.6 seconds left. And this will just be a 1-and-1, so it's important. Now, if you miss the 1-and-1, the benefit of that is you pin them deep. So this is going to go to the bonus. Lopez is going to go for 1-and-1. I mean, that doesn't hurt you to make the first one, of course, if you can.
That's probably the most benefit.
I don't know, actually, if Aptos has any timeouts remaining. Now, if they do, that could help them here. Here we go. 2 points. Lopez could ice it, though. 2 points, 2 free throws. He's going to win this game. 1-and-1. Lopez makes it. It's a 3-point game. You make this one, it's over.
It's over. You don't even have to defend. Just let him go.
We'll get word with Coach Twitchell, and after this, I don't have a superstar of the game plaque. Second one is good. All they have to do is let this go. 2. Let him go. Soledad wins the game and moves on. What an upset. The Aztecs move on in this section, Central Coast Section Division 3 playoffs. The Mariners are hanging their heads. They can't believe it. The crowd here is going wild. Final score, Soledad Aztecs 44, Aptos Mariners 40.
They come to Aptos and beat them, Brent.
You look at the line and you see the height advantage. It doesn't matter. It's the heart that counts. The Aztecs, in a game that nobody expected to win, move on to the quarterfinals. What a game. What a performance. Philip Ross will be out there with Coach Twitchell as soon as we can. Get a word from him. What a game by the Aztecs. As they salute their crowd, Billy Holman out there, the whole team out there, and Coach Twitchell is just absolutely pumped up. He's just really excited. They're going to clean up their stuff. As we get Coach Twitchell with Philip Ross here in just a second, hopefully. Here we go.
Coach, what just happened? Your team came back from 13-point deficit to win 44-40 in Aptos.
You know, early in the game, we made a lot of mistakes, and we were really hurting ourselves. And our first time out, I just told them, hey, guys, if you do what you're supposed to do, you'll get back into this. And we kind of righted the ship. We got right mentally, stopped making those mistakes, and we just clawed our way back into the game slowly but surely.
What an unbelievable game. We're watching it from one of the best seats in the house. Just an unbelievable game. So every week we do like to do the Carl's Jr. Superstar of the Game. Who you got for me this week, Coach?
Without a doubt, today was Gabriel Burgos in the third quarter when we needed to make that comeback. Gabriel had a couple big buckets. He attacked, got an assist for a three. Just constant, putting pressure on the defense. And then on the other end, he was doing everything that we asked him to do defensively. He was phenomenal tonight.
Awesome. I'm going to get an interview with him. I want to say congratulations. Great win, Coach. Burgos, what's going on? So you are our Carl's Jr. Superstar of the Game. How did it feel to play in this atmosphere and to come out with a win?
It just felt good. We never went to the second round like this before and won. So it just felt good. I just knew it was a big game. It just came out just with that fire.
Did you do any special preparation for tonight's game? It is a big opponent. They came out strong. That guy dunked earlier.
No, we just stick to our game plan and just try to execute. That's pretty much what we did.
Well, awesome. We look forward to covering your next game. Hopefully it's not going to be up in San Francisco, but if it is, we'll be there, and I no doubt you guys will be ready. Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, thanks, Philip. Let's do this. Let's have a break. We'll go to a break here. We'll come back with some final analysis, some final thoughts and statistics. What a game on the McDonald's scoreboard. 44-40. Soledad comes away with a big road victory. You're listening to High School Hoops on KRKC Country.
Central Coast section, playoff basketball. Aztec postgame show is coming up next. 1490 and 1049. KRKC Country.
The City of Soledad is proud to announce that the new gasoline station and convenience store Arco AM/PM has opened, located next to McDonald's and AutoZone on H. de la Rosa Senior Street. Gallardo Park is being improved. The plan is to turn the current ball field into 3 ball fields and add stadium lighting. The improvements will come in phases. Great things are happening in Soledad. Soledad, gateway to the pinnacles.
Take on the tough jobs in a tractor you'll be proud to own. The Kubota Grand L Series tractor combines reliable power and cleaner emissions with luxury and ease of operation, plus an available Grand Cab. With a Kubota diesel engine and your choice of 3 state-of-the-art transmissions, see how a Kubota Grand L Series can make your tough jobs easier. Now at your local Kubota dealer.
C&N Tractors in Watsonville and Paso Robles makes it so easy to get a Kubota. Give us your tough jobs.
Coastal Tractor in Salinas has the tractors with stability, power, and narrow design to go where no other narrow tractor can. The new T4 V Series tractors from New Holland. The weight and long wheelbase of these tractors give them superior pulling power for heavy loads or powering up steep inclines. Choose a model with an open platform, standard blue cab, or the new Blue Cab 4 with cab level floor protection. Learn more about the new T4 V Series tractors from New Holland. See Coastal Tractor in Salinas today.
At Little Caesars, we want you to hear how fresh out of the oven hot and ready pizzas are. Try our hot and ready 3-meat treat. A large pizza covered with pepperoni, sausage, and bacon. Fresh out of the oven whenever you walk in for one low price. Or you can always pick up our hot and ready pepperoni pizza. At such a low price, it's a red hot deal. Turn up the heat on dinner at Little Caesars tonight.
Pizza, pizza.
Broadway Plaza in King City and in Greenfield, 20 South El Camino Real.
At the Center for Employment Training, CET, you can learn the technical skills you need for the job you want. Truck driving, medical assistant, welding fabrication, business office technology, green building construction skills, and more. CET offers job placement assistance, and you can train in as little as 6 months. Grants and loans available to those who qualify. For CET in Soledad, Salinas, or Watsonville,
Call 831-728-4551. 831-728-4551.
Ace is a place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We just bought a fixer-upper, and I don't know where to begin. So I went to see Paul at our neighborhood Ace.
I told Nate we have everything he needs to help him repair their home, from a wide selection of paint colors, craftsman tools, and the best lawn and garden brands.
Ace is a place with exactly what you need, starting with help.
At Soledad Ace Hardware, you'll find local folks who care about your hardware and lumber needs. Soledad Ace Hardware, open 7:30 to 6 weekdays, 7:30 to 4 Saturdays.
At Carl's Jr., the only time we're not thinking about charbroiled burgers is when we're eating those burgers. But then we thought, we're all adults here. We can eat burgers anytime we want. So we're introducing our all-new charbroiled sliders, starting at $1. They're snack size between burgers, guaranteed to hold you over, at least until you start thinking burger thoughts again. So stop by and try our new charbroiled sliders in single and double, starting at only $1 each. Only at Carl's Jr. For a limited time at participating restaurants, tax not included.
Central Coast section, playoff basketball, KRKC Country.
Back here at the Aptos gym, the Aztecs come out of the locker room to the adoration of their fans who came and made the trek all the way to Aptos. The Aztecs victorious over the Aptos Mariners by a score of 44-40. No one expected for them to win this game. You can tell just the way that they are embracing each other. Aptos just looked stunned as they walked off the court. They did not expect to lose this game. And so, in a 12-5 game, you see this in college basketball, there's always a 12 that beats a 5. Yeah. And that happened today. The 12-seeded Soledad Aztecs defeat the number 5 seed Aptos Mariners. Now they go up against the number 4 seed, the Monterey Toreadors, and maybe a chance to extend this run.
Yeah. I mean, it's not quite marked, but this was straight madness tonight.
One of the big things, you look at this, they held Aptos to 7 points in the second half.
It's crazy.
7 points in the second half. In fact, Rashawn Wooden, who scored 14 in the first half, scored nothing in the second half. And Blake Well only had 3 points in the second half. They shut them down.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at this, you have just an impressive effort all around defensively. For Aptos, Rashawn Wooden ended up leading the Aptos team with 14 points. But as I mentioned, all of that was in the first half. Blake Well finished with 12. Forrest Hayes had 6. Pepperdine had 8. And that's it. 4 players scored for Aptos. And that's not going to get it done.
No.
I mean,
that's almost unbelievable watching them in the first half.
Yeah, that's 40 points. 14, 12, 8, and 6. And they scored 7 points in the second half. And that's the story of the game, even though Soledad wasn't shooting that well either. I mean, they had many possessions there in that second half. But at the end of the day, they came through. Looking at their score sheet, Tina Harrow ended up leading the game with 11. Holman had 8, including 2 absolutely clutch free throws. Lopez ended up with 7, including 2 clutch free throws. You know, all those time in practice, nerves, nothing. You just learn muscle memory. You learn to drain it. And Billy Holman and Isaac Lopez, both there, did what they were taught to do, and they sunk those free throws. It wasn't even close. It was just right down the middle.
I think Lopez's were both swish.
Yeah. Burgos, the superstar of the game, had 8 points, and just a tremendous effort out there. Adrian Martinez had 8 points. So all 5 starters contributing big time. And then even with Canetti going out there, they played only with 7 in the rotation, Shaq Holman. But you shorten your bench, you do what you have to do. A lot of people here watching this, getting ready, because a number of these players, including Billy Holman, most of them, in fact, 5 seniors in the starting lineup. So this is a one-time deal for them. Next year, it's going to be a whole new cast of characters for the Aztecs. So they want to ride this as long as they can. In fact, looking at this list, all 7 players that played, all of them were seniors.
Wow.
So they have a very experienced team. They've been working together, and this is the culmination of that. But it's not over yet. They're going to play Monterey on Saturday. And A.D. Vasquez is here just talking to Philip Ross about who knows what.
secrets.
Aha.
No, we were just talking about what time the next game is and where it's at.
So it says TBA right now. It will be on Saturday. There are a number of sites that are hosting games. I know the Division 4 girls are supposed to be playing at Hartnell College. So I don't know if it's possible to move some games around. We'll find out tomorrow. The CCS office will give all the pairings tomorrow and times. And so we will be sure to announce that on KRKC Country and on KC 102 tomorrow, and also on Facebook and all the other normal channels that you may find to get the game. But we will certainly be wherever we need to be to cover that game as the Soledad Aztecs continue this kind of historic run for them. The first trip, I think, ever, maybe not. I'll have to check the record books. But getting to the quarterfinals in a season where they didn't even win their league title and really struggled to make the playoffs, came up with a huge victory at home against Pajaro Valley, and then follow it up here with a victory against the number 5 seed Aptos Mariners. We'll see if they can continue against a very talented Monterey team, a team that won a CCS title last year that will play on Saturday. And Monterey had people scouting here. They had their team here because they knew they were going to play the winner of this game. And I don't think they were preparing too much for Soledad. I think they were really scouting Aptos until the fourth quarter.
I would imagine so, yeah.
All right. We'll call it a wrap here from Aptos. What a game. Philip Ross, who did double duty with Soledad girls, also here, just came down the road for a thrilling conclusion of our doubleheader tonight on KRKC Country. Darren Nutt up in Pacifica. Unfortunately, King City season came to an end. So the Soledad Aztec boys are the last standing in the CCS playoffs. They will represent us on Saturday and represent all of South County. We hope you can join us. Check your local listings for time and place. It'll be great to hear and see how they can do on Saturday as the Soledad Aztecs will face the Monterey Toreadors. That's all we have tonight for Philip Ross. This is Brent SLAMA signing off on KRKC Country. Good night, and we will see you on Saturday.